Okay, guys. Hey, how you going? It's Sean here. What's going on? Alright, so it's this time of the week again. It's Friday, and we've got Friday Night Magic on tonight. So, I'm going to be doing a deck tech on a Collector Company deck, just my own twist and version of it. Just mucking around, having fun with some of the new cards that come out for Eldritch Moon. So, yeah, I'll just get under the way and I'll show you what it's about. Okay, so over here, got 4 Collector Company. Collector Company deck. Can't really have the deck without it. It's kind of key. Sorks. I only got 2 Eldritch Evolution. This again, I'm just having fun with this. This isn't necessary. I'd actually much prefer to have 2 more Dromoka's Command over them. But I actually don't have 2 more Dromoka's Command. I've only got 2. So that's why I'm mucking around with Eldritch Evolution and having some fun. Yeah. So, on the creatures, we've got 4 tiles, 3 Sylvan Advocates. Yeah. I think it's a solid creature. For 2, you get a sweet late game card that's pretty good. Good value late game. 2 Eldrazi Displaces. Why? Because can be hit with Collector Company and can be used with some good combinations between, Reflect the Mage here and his buddy Tireless Tracker. Anyway, so 2 Eldrazi Displaces, 4 Reflect the Mages. That's value there. Because that thing's just amazing. Reflect the Mage is great. 2 Thalia Heretical Cather, just because I'd like 3, but I think 3 would be too much. I don't want to risk getting it out of a Coco, because it's legendary, so I'd have to sack one. I really don't want to come up against that, when I'm playing. Got 3 Tireless Tracker. Go away. 3 Tireless Tracker. I think it's a sweet late game card. I mean, it just gives you draw facility when, you don't have any. Because the Collector Company deck doesn't have any draw facility at all. So this way, late game, it gives you a way to draw cards. So that's pretty sweet. 2 Selfless Spirit. I think that this is extremely valuable. I mean, you only need to just have the card onto the field, and, just its threat of you being able to activate and, sack him and make your creatures indestructible. It's like flashing in an Avacyn, If they flash in an Avacyn, you sack one of these guys, I got indestructible too, buddy. 4 Lone Rider. I think that Lone Rider in this set is absolutely amazing. I just think, for the value of a 1/1 First Strike lifelink for 2, that's alright, but the fact that it turns into a 4/4 whenever you gain 3 life at any point in time, at the end of the turn afterwards, but, you only have to gain 3 life for it to transform. And, if you're having cards like Dromoka's Command, where you can put a 1/1 counter on it, make it fight, gain 2 life, then attack with it, gain another 2 life. It's first strike, so that's awesome. That's a almost guaranteed flip, and the cards are 5/5 at the end. Yeah, so this is the flip side. That rides as 1. First strike, trample, lifelink. Man, you put a 1/1 counter on that thing, get the flip, keeps a 1/1 counter, it's 5/5. That thing's ridiculous for 2. So I think that's lots of value there in that deck. 4 Thales Lieutenant. I'll explain why just in a minute after I finish the deck tech. Toolbox creatures, just because we're using Eldritch Evolution. So we've got an Archangel Avacyn, a Bruna, and a Gisela. These are both promo, which is actually really cool. I'll show you the meld side in a minute. And Avacyn. Yeah, these are just the toolbox into. The only way to get Bruna is to go through and sack an Avacyn. You can get Avacyn or Gisela off a Eldritch Evolution pretty much whenever you want. Sack a 3 cost, sack a 2 cost. It works. And finally, 1 Jace. one Jace. Yeah, I actually only have one, and that's why I'm running one. I probably would run more if I had them, but I don't, so that's why I'm running it. Okay, so the reason why I have Thalio's Lieutenant in here, right, is because that apart from just a few creatures in the deck, so the angels and the spirits, the whole deck's humans. Like, seriously, it's all humans. Spice is not human, Advocate's not human, and that doesn't matter because the Sylvan Advocate is such a good late game play that late game, early game, like, I think the card's just fantastic all around. Like, just the fact that it's not human doesn't even, like, make me reconsider using the card, even though, based off most of my deck is building up humans and having a human board state and using like a collected company as I go. Like, this, like, most of our creatures, like, all this is just humans, so, like, there's, what, 9 cards, 10 cards that aren't humans, so, like, that works really well, I think. Yeah, I've seen the deck get pretty ridiculous, and have quite a large board state. Okay, so, where is the Gisselia and Bruna? Okay, I'll show you the flip side. Just hang on, help is on its way. I've only got one hand, sorry I can't do everything. Okay, that's one half. And 2 halves of... There we go. Okay, so this was... Oh, wait. Sorry. Holding it upside down. So that's what it looks like. It's the, foiling. Yeah, but often, like, this is, like, you don't plan on winning the game by getting this. Like, I previously said before that putting such an investment into a late game creature, at the point in time in the state of meta, there's a lot of removal in the format at the moment. Like, just drop a 5-cost destroy all non-land creatures and you're done with it, And that's just a pretty basic card in a control shell. So if you come up against control and you're trying to invest like a lot of time and effort into getting one of these meld cards, I think they're just too easy to get rid of, to be honest. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, that is my... Oh, well, I guess I'll show you the sideboard. Janky piece of shit. Anyway, we've got some Lantern Scouts for added lifelink. Always watching for mirror matchups. Eldritch Evolution, because I don't know why, that's shit. You don't need any more of those. Deccan Stone, because Declaration Stone is just what I was saying about the removal. Like, man, that is awesome. Really good removal right there. Gideon, Ally of Zendikar, great stabilization card against mirror matches as well, because it's like another always watching. So, you just play it, sack it for the emblem. You pretty much almost have an always watching, you get +1/+1, which that's alright. Negates and Dispel, because matchups and, you want to be able to, if your opponent's got that counter spell up, you can wait till, like, 5th turn and have your 1 blue up and, go to cast your Coco and they try to stop you, then you cast your Dispel and, everything's sweet. And an Elden Deep Fiend. I don't actually think I'll ever end up using this, but I want to. I mean, I can just sack one of those big angels and, like, put it into play. That was kind of, like, my thinking of it. But, yeah, I actually haven't got to use it in that instance yet. But, yeah. So that's pretty much my deck tech. I won't show you the land because how I build, get the land base together for decks, just, look, I'm crazy, and you'll criticize me for it, but that's okay. I don't care. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching my deck tech on the standard collector company deck in the meta at the moment. Yeah. So share, like, subscribe, whatever. Whatever you want to do is cool. But yeah. So that's pretty much it.